Alright, hello tennis guys and welcome to my channel. So this is unexpected yet expected because the history repeats itself. So Alcaraz lost to Cameron Norrie in a kind of a weird match in the Paris Rolex Masters. And I believe there is something going on with the mental part of the game in Alcaraz's head, because last year in 2024 he lost in the best of 16 against Hugo Humbert, and he said at that time last year after the match that he was thrown off by the speed of the court, that it was the fastest court on the tour in the whole season. And maybe it has repeated. It was the same case now, like with Cameron Norrie. But what is very surprising to me when I look at the stats, so it kind of doesn't make sense. And I have observed this in the recent weeks and months when I was following the stats from other players as well, that it kind of seems like the first serve isn't that important anymore, as we were always talking about first serve, super important, right? But if you look at the match stats, Carlos Alcaraz served 8 aces compared to Norrie just 3 aces. He made 2 double faults, Alcaraz, Cameron just 1 double fault. But here comes the difference. The success of first serve, Carlos Alcaraz 61% and Cameron Norrie just 57%. So that's 4% higher success, and still it doesn't bring him anything. No extra points. He had to fight almost every game for his serve. So what is this saying to us? Is there something once again going on with Carlos Alcaraz's serve? We talked about it, like he improved the serve tremendously, but it doesn't seem like that. The serve doesn't actually look like it's fast enough. So Cameron Norrie, in my opinion, served faster. Now, the points after first serve, 79% goes to Norrie. That's huge. Almost 80% success after the first serve. That's huge. And Carlos Alcaraz just 64% after the serve, after his first serve. That's a crazy amount of difference. That's like, how many it is? 15% difference. That's huge in tennis. 15% in any stats is crazy big. So it seems to me like Carlos has a little bit forgotten his new serve that he had learned through the last months, and he perfected it, and somehow now it doesn't work. He said that he doesn't know what happened to him because he felt great going into this match. He felt relaxed. He had plenty of energy and so on and so on. So I read that he felt his best when going to this match compared to previous seasons. And in my opinion, he maybe feels just too relaxed. He is not focused enough on the matches. He thinks that everything will go smoothly if he is like fresh and easy and relaxed. But in my opinion, he must feel kind of tension, pressure to truly perform his best. And when I was watching just some of the points, I didn't watch the match, guys. I'm completely honest. I just watched some of the highlights and the points. It felt to me like Cameron Norrie played exceptionally well, but Carlos Alcaraz didn't have the killer instinct once again. There was something fishy about his last shots where he could have done a lot better, but he wasn't able to finish the points. He played some, once again, weird drop shots, easy drop shots that anyone can run for them. He wasn't really successful on the net. he seemed to be in certain shots passive. The shots don't go, they don't fly. They are spinny, of course, I get it, but they don't have the penetration. It seems to me like Norrie played faster, flatter, and that's something Alcaraz needs to learn. These guys are going for the shots, in my opinion, more than he is. He's just, playing with the ball, but not truly accelerating and swinging through the court. So I didn't see that in that match. And in my opinion, Norrie really played well. But if it was the normal Alcaraz performance, this was a standard match for him, like 6-4, 6-2 and game over. But he dropped the momentum after he won the first set 6-4. It looked like a perfect scenario for Alcaraz. But then he was not solid. He was really not the Alcaraz we know from the last, let's say, development in his overall performance. So he kind of a little bit went back in that sense. So I hope he will once again take tennis really, 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 really seriously on the court, and he will play in the future, in the upcoming weeks, because he has Davis Cup and of course the final Masters, the final tournament in Turin, and there will be, in my opinion, Alcaraz in a good form because he now learned his lesson with this match, in my opinion. So Carlos, if you are listening, and you are not listening, of course, to my channel, take it more seriously. Go for it. Be more brave, risk more, but don't let your opponents to get into the game and to feel safe on the court. I know that the opponents nowadays, they play better than ever, but you just need to step up your game and go for your killer instinct. Find it. Go for it like Jannik Sinner does. So this performance was for sure it would be not enough for Jannik Sinner as well. It would be a kind of a very, very difficult match if there was a Jannik Sinner against Carlos Alcaraz. But who knows? Maybe these players like Norrie, Humbert, they have a completely different rhythm, as Alcaraz sometimes also points out when after he's losing to these types of players, like ATP number 31, right? These guys have different rhythm, different reading of the game, different solution, sometimes very unorthodox. They don't kind of follow patterns. They also do what they want on the court, and they have big tennis hearts. They want to fight against these best players in the world. And if I was very honest with you, exactly Cameron Norrie and Ugo Humbert are exactly those players I would not like to play against, because they are how would I call it, like very unexpected. You can't really expect some pattern in their game. They can do whatever they want, whenever they want. They can play fast, flat, with spin. Everything is there. They can play on the net. They can hit really good passing shots, lobs. Everything is there. But in my opinion, they kind of risk it a little bit more when they're facing these elite players, and sometimes it pays off, like it paid off to Cameron Norrie this time. So yeah, it was in my opinion, not a good performance from Alcaraz. Just I would say it. Even though Norrie was fantastic, it should not be in a normal level on the Alcaraz, his really standard high level. It shouldn't be enough, in my opinion. So guys, let me know in the comments, what do you think about Alcaraz? What is going on with him now? Because it seems to me like Jannik is getting back on track. He's getting the advantage, even though he's also fighting kind of more and more, because the other players, they are going after them. They know that it is possible to beat them. And with this loss, other players will feel that it is possible to beat the number 1 and number 2. So they should really pay attention to it, because if we look back into the past, where the Nadal and Roger and Djokovic were working their asses on the court, I think they were overall like more solid. These type of unexpected losses were not like usual, right? So I think Alcaraz should do better in the future, learn from it, really truly learn, and go for his killer instinct, because it is something that is definitely missing in his game. So guys, let me know in the comments, what do you think about this match? Where are we heading with this? Is it serious? Is it a serious problem for Alcaraz, or is it just a minor upset? I don't know. With Alcaraz, I don't know. I don't really see him as kind of mature enough on a level like Jannik Sinner is. He has the highest potential of all the players, in my opinion, with his game, but just grasp it in your hand and go for it, no matter what, every single time. And don't be so relaxed, Carlos, because if you are relaxed, you are out of focus, you are not on the court, you are like looking around what is going on, and just stay in with your mind on the court until the match is over, and then you can of course relax. So too much relaxation for Alcaraz is definitely not the best thing for him. So guys, let me know in the comments, what do you think about this match, and in the future, what will happen with Alcaraz? And as always, thank you so much for your support, for your great comments. It has been fantastic. Yeah, what can I say? I just really like reading your opinions and the discussion that evolves. But once again, I need to point out that please be respectful for other commentators. I'm here just to comment what is going on. I don't have any favorite player. My favorite player is tennis, right? Whoever wins, wins. I just want to see the best tennis, whether it is Alcaraz or Sinner. I like both of these guys when they are in the best shape, and that's what I want to see, and also see in the comments that you respect other commentators as well. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and as always, enjoy tennis, play tennis, watch tennis every time, every day, and don't forget to enjoy the manooovrlbity. Bye guys.
You can't be serious, man. You cannot be serious! That ball was on the line!